Hello. Um, I told you guys I'd like jump back to 2013 when my dream started and whatnot, but I'm not gonna jump all the way that far back. I'm gonna go to 2015 actually, when I first met Jesus Christ, and he visited me twice within like a 2 week period, and it's truly amazing. And I've been like so eager and like build anticipation on like how I was gonna do it or how I was gonna tell you where, but I can't hold it in anymore. So um yeah, okay, so it was 2015, and I just came back from on the road as a contract painter, and I just got back to my hometown, and I just bought an apartment, and I think it was like February, and so I was standing outside my apartment one day, and the Mormons came up to me just randomly on the street, and I got in good with them. I started talking to them, and I really liked their positivity. So I got in good with them. I got baptized by them. I started going to services every Sunday and stuff. Um, but the whole time I was going, dude, something fell off. Something felt wrong. Um, I just knew something was up, and they were pretty committed to the whole fact of that is the Church of Jesus Christ. Every time somebody bear testimony, they'd say this is the true Church of Jesus Christ. So that really affected me because I was like, well, how do they really know? Like, if they're that positive about it, like, how do they know? So one time after a service, I asked my mentors, I was like, how do you guys really know? What if you guys are wrong? Is what I asked them. And they said, well, just ask the big man upstairs, himself. Just ask him. And I was like, well, that seems simple enough. So I did that. That night I prayed to Jesus Christ and I asked him, hey, is this the true church? Let me know if I'm doing wrong. And so 2 nights later, I believe it was, I got a dream. And this is the dream. I was walking down a dirt path, and below that dirt path was a lake. I'm trying to describe it here, so try to visualize it. Walking down this dirt path, and below that was a lake, and in the back was mountains. And as I'm walking down this dirt path, okay, I see this like Bronco hauling butt down to this lake, and it crashes into this lake. And I'm like, oh my God! In my mind or in my spirit, I was thinking, oh my gosh, somebody just got in that car accident. So I ran down there, and I get in the water. I'm wading in the water, and I open the passenger side door, and there's a little girl, and I pull her out, and I swim over to the other side to get the mom, and she gets out of the driver's side door, and I'm like, oh my gosh, because it's a pretty big deal, and she takes a little girl from me and starts drowning her. And at this point, I realized in this dream or in my spirit form, I realized, oh my gosh, this isn't a car accident, this is a suicide. And I snatched the little girl from her arms, and I like get out of the little lake, and I'm like running up that dirt road. And as I look back, she like wades back. She looks at me with like this just most weirdest like awkward like look. I don't know. There's nothing in her. It was really weird. And she just wades back into the water and just like commits suicide. And so I run up the top of this hill, and as I get to the top of the hill, I see this big hospital. And so I open the doors to this hospital, and it's a hallway, and I can see completely all the way to the other side of the hospital. And in this hallway, there's chairs on each side, and each chair had all of my family. All my family was there. My mom, my dad, my stepdad, just like everybody was there. And I'm walking past them, and I drop the little girl on the ground, and I pick her up, in some pride. And I'm holding her to my chest, and I had a lot of pride about it. Like in the dream, I knew I had a lot of pride about it. And I look down at them like this, and they're all laughing at me. Like they're all making fun of me. Like my whole entire family's there making fun of me. And I'm just walking past them with pride like this, holding this little girl to my chest. We walk out the other side, we get to the other side of the hospital, and I walk out the double doors. And as I step out, the light hits me, and I step out, and then as I look down, we're on this patio. Like we step out onto this patio, and there's nothing but these snakes. I mean, just snakes everywhere, just going like this all over the place. And I'm terrified. I'm like, oh my gosh. And for some reason, I set the little girl down amongst the snakes. And I look up into the sky, nothing but a blue sky. And as I look up into the sky, there's an all-seeing eye. I mean, just the biggest all-seeing eye I've ever seen in my life. And inside this eye is a pupil, or inside the pupil of this eye is a lion. I mean, just a perfect face of a lion. And I'm like so amazed. I'm like looking up at it like, oh my gosh, you know. And as I'm looking up at it, this big old all-seeing eye just blinks. And as it opens back up, inside the pupil, it turns from a lion to Jesus Christ. And I could see his face. I can like almost like perfect. But every time I go to like describe his face or describe him, it like evaporates. It's gone. Like I don't even know how to explain it, dude. I just know I can picture seeing his face. It was weird. And as I'm staring up in amazement at Jesus Christ and the pupil of his eye, I just this telepathic voice like hits me, and it's like he wasn't talking, but I knew what he was saying, and it said, "Focus on me and only me, and nothing else can hurt you. Focus only on me, and you'll find me." And that was what the voice said. And as he said that, I turned around and looked down at this little girl, and she is dancing with these snakes all around her. She's just dancing, and they couldn't touch her. They could not touch her one bit. And she's just so happy in her sunflower dress, just dancing. It was the most amazing thing I've ever seen. And my spirit like was healed. Like I don't even know how to explain it. And I woke up, and that was my answer, you know. So I knew what Christ wanted me to do. He didn't want me to focus on that, on them, the Mormons, and all the things they had going on. And I'm not judging the Mormons, you know. I'm not judging anybody. This is just what happened to me. So Christ told me to focus only on Him, and that was it. And I will find Him, and what He wants me to do will be fulfilled if I only focus on Him and nobody else, nothing else. So like, wow, you know. So I'm gonna fast forward to the next dream. A week later, I had another dream, and it was amazing because this time, like Christ walked right up to me, and it was so crazy. And this dream I still fully don't understand. So maybe somebody can help me out. But there was a dirt road. It was all black, and all I seen was a dirt road heading to black. And all of a sudden, out of this black, a light opened, like a pinhole. It was a pinhole at first, and then it got bigger and bigger and bigger. And as this light opened, it was like the most amazing sun coming out of it. And all of a sudden, a foot steps out of this light, and like literally he just steps out. Jesus Christ steps out of this light and walks right up this dirt path, right to my face. I mean, like right here, man. And he said, Eden. And that was it. That's all he said. He said, Eden. And then he smiled like a grin like that. And he turned around. I remember watching his hair turn and everything. And he walked right back to the light. And he stepped back into the light. I still haven't fully understood that one. Only thing I can think of, Eden, paradise. And what he was saying was, follow him to paradise. Is what I think it was. Is what I believe. But those are the two times I met Christ. And throughout this time, you know, fast forward 2 years. Like I said, this was 2 years ago, 2015. I mean, I went through so many trials and tribulations of, you know, drugs and falling in and out. And just crazy stuff has happened. I mean, crazy stuff. I mean, I've been attacked by demons. I've been having dreams. You know, since then I had dreams about, you know, being attacked by demons. And then I've had dreams of Him telling me what to do, you know. And I'll get to more of those dreams later, you know, more detailed. And I'll get to you more about more of the end of world dreams that started in 2013. But I really, really wanted to tell you guys about meeting Jesus Christ. And I'm telling you, He's real. And I know He's real. And He's building my strength. He's putting people in my life to build my strength. And I fail. I'm a normal person, dude. Like, honestly, I fail Him. You know, I tried fasting for 3 days. I failed it. But He still answered me. And He's still there. He's still waiting. So I'm going to continue on this path of focusing only on Christ like He said to. And man, He's coming back, dude. I just know it. And I hope I'm ready, and I hope I get as many people as I can ready, you know. I just know in my heart and my soul for so long, dude. I just know in my heart and my soul that He is so real. And I've been lazy. I've been a lazy Christian. I used to commit and say, yeah, I'm a Christian, or I believe in God, but I realized just up until, you know, really 9 months ago, I was quite a hypocrite, you know, like the worst, you know. And it says that in the Bible, you know, claiming that you're a Christian or a God-fearing man, but you don't follow commandments, you don't do anything. But that's how I was raised up. I was raised up to fail, you know. And I just, all of a sudden he's been talking to me. He's been telling me what to do, and I've been also being attacked by the devil, and I'll get to that stuff later. But all in all, man, like, he's fighting for my soul. So shouldn't I? You know what I mean? And that's how I feel about everybody. Because he is truly here. And the Holy Spirit is happening. I mean, it is everywhere. I mean, go on YouTube, look up people's testimonies. You can tell the real from the fake. You can tell who's being truthful and heart-filled and who's really giving out their testimonies, But just pray. Pray as much as you can and find out what he wants you to do. I'm still learning. I still got a lot to go. And I'm still trying to, get through the Bible and learn what I need to. But I know I'm on the right path. I don't know what he's got planned for me, but I know it's coming. You know what I mean? So I'm excited and I'm really working on it. But yeah, I just wanted to tell you about when I met Jesus Christ. And I can't even put words into it because it was just the most amazing thing. Some people shrug that off. Some people that I talk to tell me it's my conscience, or it's telling me it's just something like I seen a picture on the wall of him, and that's why you seen him in your dream. But that's not even the case, because if they knew how I felt when I woke up, the tears that happened, the feelings, the actual feeling of knowing it was real, I can't fake that, and I wouldn't even try. And so I don't care who doesn't believe me, dude. I know what he did. I know what he's doing. I can't wait to tell you the other dreams and the other actual things that's happened, even when I was at work and, in reality, at work, being attacked by demons and God intervening. And I just can't wait to get to that stuff. But this is the dreams of meeting Jesus. And I hope you guys have a good night, and God bless. Thanks.